Porsha Williams. Does she know Simon Guobadia's dirty little secret? Hope she does. We're going to be discussing that and a few other things on this episode of Escape the Matrix. So make sure you sit tight and listen to this entire video. I am your lovely host, Gamma, here with the lovelier
Juju.
And we got an exciting episode for all of you guys today. Yes, more Simon, more Porsha. But we got to talk about this, right? And before we do that, guys, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and make sure you like this video. You know the drill. Shout outs to everybody that have been doing that. You know, we appreciate y'all. Leave a comment too. Let us know what you think about what we will be discussing.
And that notification bell.
Can't forget that, so you don't miss a video just like this. So we're talking about Simon Guobadia and Porsha Williams, right?
Right.
More so Simon, because there's a dirty little secret that just been revealed.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe a few weeks now, because a little time has passed.
Right.
We got to give a shout out to Tissa Tells, right? Because Falynn Guobadia, or Falynn Pina, whatever she's going by these days, she did an interview. She sat down and did an interview with Tissa Tells. So again, shout outs to her, because this is where we heard it from as well.
Right.
She revealed something about Simon that, a lot of people have been speculating. There have been rumors about this, and coming out of Falynn's mouth seems to hold a lot more credibility and weight.
I agree.
Yeah, it's the actual person that it was said to, right?
Exactly.
It doesn't get any more closer to the horse other than just Simon admitting it, himself.
Right.
And we know that's not going to happen. So,
of course not.
With that said, let's hop right into it, right? So the first thing, and again, I'm not saying this is concrete evidence just because Falynn said it, but it really does reveal something crazy about not just where Simon and Porsha is today, but how he may have really or maybe still really views her.
Yeah.
View Porsha, I mean. So anyway, let me get to it. I know you guys want me to get to it. Basically, this is what Falynn said. She said that Simon and her, when they both found out they were going to be in the show, they kind of had a crash course watching the seasons, like 2 seasons, she said, right?
For herself.
Oh yeah, that's true. For Falynn, because Falynn stated in that interview, Simon was always aware.
Like since day one, season one.
Season one. He's been watching since the pilot, since it was announced, since it was an idea.
Right.
Like he was in the back. he was in the room with the producers like, this is going to be a hit. Simon has been watching forever. He might have been scouting some women at Lenox Mall saying, you look like a great housewife for a new show coming up. All right, we're being silly.
He was the intern.
Yeah, Simon knew about the show for a minute. Let's put it like that, right? And that's what Falynn said. Oh, he always knew about the show. Falynn actually said, I never really knew about the show because I didn't watch it at all.
Right.
And she also said, I didn't even know who Porsha was until the show.
Exactly.
Until they were invited to be on the show. And that's when she said she decided to catch up or, kind of do her research.
Exactly.
2 seasons, right?
Right, about 2 seasons.
And let's just say that, she was watching this with Simon, right?
Right.
So this is like Simon's favorite show. He's already got every season. He got the disc set. Like the season 1
the VHS?
The VHS, the CD-ROM, whatever it was on, he got it. Like all of that. Like he basically is like collector's edition. He has the signature from Sheree signed it. Sheree and Nene signed it.
Oh gosh.
So anyways,
yeah.
She says during this whole binge watching of the Real Housewives of Atlanta with Simon, Simon had a lot of choice words.
Yes, he did.
A lot of slick talk. She said it was particularly about 2 people, and she didn't want to reveal the other person, but of course, she did have to let it be known. The one of the people Simon spoke poorly about was his now fiance.
Porsha.
So yeah, and we're trying to paint this picture, on purpose. We're trying to paint this picture this way so you guys can kind of follow us. Simon is married to Falynn at this point, right?
That's right.
So husband and wife, they're watching the show together, and he's watching it, and he sees Porsha, and he always has something slick to say about it.
Right.
You know, and what was the phrase that Falynn used as far as how Simon described or talked about Porsha?
Basically that he dogged her out.
Right. It wasn't like, oh, look at this girl, she thinks she's so funny. You know, it wasn't like that. You know, if someone says that, that's like a lighthearted jab. Or even making slick comments like, man, she probably can't cook. You know, there's nothing really that deep when you
about
talk
it.
like that, right?
Yeah, that's true.
But Falynn used the term dogged. Like he is clowning her. He is looking down on this girl. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, what is wrong with her? Is she all right? You know, is she stupid? Like, that's what you expect when you hear someone being dogged out. They're not spoken about lightly or funny and, you know, jokingly. Or they don't amuse you. They're really like someone you look at almost in disgust.
Disgust, right? Yeah,
yes,
I
and
agree.
that's what Falynn said. So, now let's get a little bit more specific. This is where it caught us off guard because I didn't really notice. And I know, again, some of you may have known this already, but Simon's cousin at one point was dating Porsha.
Yes, sir.
While they were dating, it appears that Porsha received a lovely gift.
A Rolls Royce.
Rolls Royce.
And a Birkin.
Oh yeah, nice bag too. You know,
Right.
a few racks. You know what I mean? Like he was showering her with gifts. Now let's take it back to when we were kind of following that season, right?
Right.
Guys, do you remember when Porsha used to talk about this Nigerian prince that would be financing a lot of things for her? Because let's be real, not that Portia's broke, but there was a time she would just be like driving these extravagant vehicles.
Right.
Right? Her house was looking like, I think she even moved. You know, at one point, I think she lived with her sister or her mother, or they all lived together. Then all of a sudden, she had like this house with pillars in it and stuff. It was like, wait a minute. Is Bravo paying that much? I'm a straight man and I might want to be a housewife. I'm joking. Come on, man. Yo, unclick that dislike. Such a hater, yo. Anyway, I'm just joking. But the point is, Andy was like, I know we don't pay you like this. How are you driving these cars?
Right.
I signed the check. And I know there's no extra zero behind what we give you. Basically, the point is, someone was behind it. It was some kind of sugar daddy situation. Or, you know, not to even clown that. Maybe, you know, it was just a wealthy guy that really cared for his girl. That could be, you know, I'm not going to say sugar daddy. But the point is, though, that person was Simon's cousin.
Yeah, that's what Falynn said.
That's exactly what it leads to. All roads leads to that destination. Now, there was fun being made of the car. Falynn literally said that Simon would joke about the car being old, right?
Yeah, like she still has that car?
Right, like it's such an old car. Like of course, a Rolls Royce is expensive no matter what year.
I know, right?
Heck, if you go back to the 60s and 70s, it might be more expensive. Because now that's a vintage.
Yeah.
So you really can't get a cheap Rolls Royce, but given the kind of man Simon is, right? You know, he's probably like, come on, dog, you could have got her a new one. You know what I mean? You could have got a custom color. Maybe it was that kind of thing. But it's crazy to know that Porsha is engaged now to her ex's cousin. So this story gets deeper than just, she's engaged to a random guy that was on the show, married to a guest of the show or a possible, you know, woman that would have had a peach. No, that means Porsha might have seen Simon in the past. Porsha might have known of Simon. Like it's a lot. We're not going to go into
I didn't
deep.
even think of that.
But now I'm like, wait a minute. It's more than just family.
I told you.
The cousin might have been dumped by Porsha. Who knows? Maybe he still had feelings for her. Maybe it just didn't work out. And then he's thinking like, you know what? I bet I'm going to come back later. And then now he's like, wait, what? My cousin's engaged to her?
I know.
I bought a Rolls Royce.
It's messy.
So it's very dirty.
It looks very messy.
Very messy.
Yeah.
But the secret, the part that, you know, of course we labeled this video after, was the fact that Falynn revealed
that. Yeah,
she revealed it. That he was dogging Porsha out.
Talking very poorly about
Very
her.
poorly. And, you know, she only gave specific details on a few accounts. But, again, you can only imagine, right? Because, you know, Portia's a silly girl. And she jokes on herself a lot, right?
Right.
There was a time she did this dance. I want to say it was on the beach, on the rocks. And she was like, I am the princess of Thoughtlandia. Something crazy like that.
Yeah.
So you can only
Crazy.
imagine if someone dislikes a girl like that.
Right.
Porsha may give them a lot of ammunition. You know what I mean? Unknowingly. That's what I'm saying.
Right,
So he
right.
could easily be like, "Oh, what a nasty woman."
Like
what,
a loose girl or
right? What kind of woman
yeah.
carries herself like
Shameless,
that?
yeah.
Yeah, isn't this the descendant of a man that was fighting for freedom? And look at her, she just twerking all over the place. She doesn't know when to stop. Underground railroad under like an actual ground and the actual railroad, like come on, like
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? The
yeah.
jokes could have been crazy.
Yeah.
And that's a weird thing, man. So we just wanted to share this with you guys, but also we want to pose this question to you. This is the question of the day. If you guys were in Falynn's position, knowing some of what we just revealed in this video, knowing what you know and probably watching dozens of other videos, how would you take it? Has this happened to you before? Have you ever had someone, clown a particular coworker or a woman or a friend or someone, right?
Right.
And I'm speaking to the ladies, of course. Like if you're dating a guy and he's just like, man, she's so loose. Ugh. And then somehow, some way, he winded up with that girl. Has that happened?
Wow.
Leave a comment.
That's crazy.
Let us know. That's a crazy thing. We can't really relate much, but I would like to know, how does that feel? Does it add extra salt to the wound? You know what I mean? Because you already feel deceived and betrayed, but now, just looking back and when you reflect, you're like, wow, you really downplayed this person.
Yeah.
And now you're with them.
Real talk.
And in Falynn's case, it wasn't even like he just did something on the side. He's engaged to Porsha.
You know what? Based on what Falynn revealed in that Tissatel interview, basically saying that he was very critical of her, right?
Right.
Judgmental of Porsha, right? I wonder, which, by the way, I believe Falynn's words. To me, that just seems so random for her to say or to reveal.
And it was very specific.
And she even muttered under her breath, like, I just don't understand why now he would want to share his life with her, like someone that you basically dog. So, if this is all true, I wonder, Porsha hearing this, like, how is she, like, processing it all? Like, I wonder if she's, like, dismissing it, like, and she's lying, she's a hater.
Exactly. And you know what, Juju?
Yeah.
That's a great point. I think we're probably going to end it on that because that's the other side of the coin or question. What if you are Porsha?
Yeah.
And you discovered the man that proposed to you not even a year ago was talking about you like the filth, the
Real
dirt,
talk,
the scum under your shoes. Like, seriously, what if you found that out after the fact? Like, he wooed you off your feet, all of that good stuff, right? But then you're like, wait a minute. These are very specific things that this person I'm with has said about me just like a year, 6 months ago, however long it may be. Do you feel like, well, that's the past, or do you look at that as like, wait a minute, this is telling of his character? Maybe he really does look at me in that way and he's an opportunist, and what does it change, if at all changes anything? So that's the second part. If you're Falynn and that happened to you, like, how would you even handle it? Like, would you just try to air them out completely and be like, I got nothing to lose now, I'm gonna tell everything? And then if you are Porsha and you discover this has happened to you behind your back, even though you weren't with the person, but that's how they're speaking of you, does it change how you feel, how you view them, and how you think they view you? We hope we didn't confuse you with all those questions. Y'all gotta listen to this video a couple times if you need to, because we're really looking forward to your comments and your responses.
Let us know.
And then overall, just share what you think about all of this. This is crazy, y'all. But we wanted to share this dirty little secret that Simon Guobadia has. Thank you guys for listening. If you made it this far, you gotta hit that like button. Oh yeah, and if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Yes, and make sure to hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date with our latest videos.
Oh yeah, like the video, share the video, and most of all, leave a comment below and let us know what you think. Thank you guys for listening, and as always,
escape
What's going on, ladies and gents? It is your boy Gamma here with the lovely
Juju.
Oh yeah, we're back again. with Porsha and the Simon.
Oh boy,
they're not going anywhere anytime soon.
I don't think they are.
Yeah, man, it just keeps getting wilder and crazier.
I know, right?
Yeah. Okay, look, before we get into this, because we got a lot to talk about and it's gonna get crazy, so before we hop into the story, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like this video. Hit the bell notification so you don't miss another video just like this. And be sure to leave a comment below and let us know what you think. Definitely leave a comment, because it's actually the comment section that helped this video come to be.
Yes.
So we did a video not too long ago.
Right.
And that video was called Simon's Dirty Little Secret. It was something that he said about Porsha, which was actually revealed by Falynn on an interview she did with a fellow content creator. Shout outs to Tissa Tells. And go watch that video if you want to know all the details. But when we dropped that video, I saw at least a dozen times people kept saying, yo, I don't think Porsha is surprised. I don't think she's shocked, because we posed the question, how does Porsha feel about this?
Yeah.
You know, or what is she going to think when she finds out? Like, that's kind of how we presented it. And a lot of people were saying, yo, I don't think she cares, because she was in on it. And at first, I didn't know what they were talking about. I was like, nah, maybe they're just saying she doesn't care because it's the past. Right. You know, maybe they're saying she doesn't care because she got her own skeletons and she's doing her.
Right.
But no. Brace yourselves.
Here it comes.
Falynn, right? Again, in that interview.
Right.
Falynn said that when she used to sit down with Simon and watch the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Simon would often joke about Porsha.
Dog her out.
To the point that, yeah, he was actually dogging her. So it wasn't just joking as in, lighthearted. It was just like a kind of downgrading who she was. He would often say things like, man, look at that car, that Rolls Royce. He didn't even get her the latest one or a new one.
And who's he?
And that he was Simon's cousin. Like, he would tell Falynn, and this is what Falynn revealed.
Right.
He would tell Falynn, my cousin is dating that girl. So I know how she's getting those gifts. That secret Nigerian prince that she's talking about.
Yeah.
It's actually my cousin.
That's
I know her. That's how Simon was talking to Falynn. Like, yeah, I know her, man. That's so-and-so. That's my boy. That's my cousin, man.
Right.
He's dating her. That's the reason she got a nice car and all this nice stuff, right?
Right.
And Falynn would probably laugh with him and be like, yeah, she's a trip. Porsha, that silly girl. And then Simon would be laughing and looking at Falynn. Like, when Falyn's not looking, he would be like, yeah, that Porsha. Such a silly girl, isn't she? And yeah, he, being the dirty dog that he is,
right,
would continue to downplay Porsha to his wife, his then wife. Now, I'm saying all of this for a reason. That Nigerian prince that he would often refer to as his cousin, that Porsha would also refer to, but they never showed us who that was back then.
I'm eating popcorn right now.
Based on the evidence, and when I say evidence, I'm just talking about what people have been telling us.
I'm stuffing both cheeks.
Has been circulating.
Say it.
Simon is the Nigerian prince.
What?
Yeah. So
that's crazy.
We gotta really break this down.
Yes.
What this means then. And again, I know there's going to be a lot of people in the comments like, yo, I told you they've been dating forever. They've been dating since 2016 and blah, blah.
Right.
Yo, you guys might be right. I'm not, again, we're not fighting any facts here.
It hit us like a ton of bricks.
Yeah, you may have bigger receipts than what we thought we had. It may have been returns, Some of these receipts that we got are old. There was a return, a refund, and an exchange done when we wasn't paying attention. So, listen. Basically, Simon all the time was that guy that Porsha used to refer to in earlier episodes. Like, and we're talking 2-3 seasons ago. That was Simon, allegedly. This is what has been brought to our attention. Like, yo, they know each other. So, again, this whole, they got engaged in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
They just met and he just got a divorce. It changes all of that.
Yeah, because it's like, how could Porsha even move this fast?
Now we see why. So
it makes sense.
It's like it makes sense in the most sinister way.
It does.
Simon is Porsha's dirty little secret. Porsha is Simon's dirty little secret. They knew of each other. They were dealing with each other. They were dating each other. All of that. Now, we're not saying that, again, this information is concrete true. But at the same time, if it is, it makes more sense than how things have been presented to all of us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we don't know what happened between Porsha and Simon. Maybe he did have to fall back because maybe eventually, or maybe initially rather, she didn't know that he was married.
Right.
And then when she found out, he did what most slime balls do in that situation. Like, nah, I don't even love her like that.
Or like we're going through, a divorce.
Yeah, we're going through a divorce and you're the one I want to be with, but we got to make this look right. So keep in mind, Falynn was saying that Simon has been watching Housewives since season 1.
Yep.
She didn't know anything about Porsha or Housewives until she was invited on the show.
Yeah.
In that interview, Falynn also said that she was trying to help was it battered women or depressed women?
Yeah.
And she said, I think that's why they decided to reach out to me.
Or that's how they discovered her.
And I'm here to say, Falynn, no. I'm sorry. That isn't what happened, girl. If your husband has been watching Real Housewives since
day one,
season 1, and he's somewhat of a mover and shaker out here in these streets,
right?
Private jet club owner, investments director, producer. If he has if he has even a little bit of pull, don't think for a second they just stumbled upon a random IG live, and decided to say, yeah, let's go for her. I'm just not, and this is not a dig, this is not a jab at all. I'm just being very real. Simon might have orchestrated this entire thing. He may have said, look, Porsha, one way or the other, we're going to get on the show. In fact, guess what? Portia's already on the show.
Right.
Put in a good word for us. Right. Get us on this show. Right. My wife is already going to be, attracted to you and your personality. So she's going to be like, yeah, Porsha could be my friend that gets to bring me onto the show. You come over my house, you jump in the pool like you normally do when Falynn's away.
Wow.
You swim and do your laps. You know how it goes.
Yeah, do that backstroke.
Porsha was looking around the crib like she already know like where every room is. It was crazy.
The seasoning cabinet.
She cooked there, man. She was, Falynn. Look, all I'm saying is,
poor Falynn, eh?
This changes so many things. Yeah. So ultimately, rather than it being what we have been presented, which is right after a divorce was filed, 2 weeks later, an engagement is no, it changes everything. Porsha and Simon may have actually been dating all along, known each other all along, and getting on the show was probably a way of, whitewashing or cleaning what they were doing and presenting it in a better way than what it actually was.
Yeah, listen.
Cold-blooded.
That is very cold-blooded. Listen, this is all speculation, right? But if it is true, if it's concrete, it makes perfect sense.
It does. It actually makes more sense than what we all assumed.
It just, everything fits into its place, like the puzzle.
Right. It's still dirty. We're not saying this is an honorable way.
No, absolutely not.
Not at all. We're just saying it lines up much better than the whole, like, oh, I met this girl and she was nice and I fell in love. No, you might have known her for a minute, which also explains why Falynn and Simon had marital issues.
Yes.
He wasn't fully invested. He wasn't there emotionally.
Because
Falynn said that too.
I was just about to touch on that. She said that how they've been going through therapy, whether it's just her or him or together. But like throughout their whole relationship, basically.
And he wasn't present.
No.
She said that, like, oh, he would be away for
long
like
trips.
A month at a time.
Yep.
Or two. It makes perfect sense.
Doesn't
it? If he was watching the Real Housewives since season 1, right? He knows exactly the first episode Porsha was on that show.
Oh yeah.
If he's going for months at a time, as Falynn confirmed, trust me, it's not that hard for a guy with money to be able to cross paths with people like that.
No, it's
not. You know what I'm saying? It's not.
not.
If you got money, you're going to be around people with money or people in the know. So yeah. Man, this is crazy.
He owned clubs. restaurants, right?
Yeah. In
Atlanta.
Exactly. He's a club owner. It could have been just an accidental, meeting and greeting. Oh gosh.
No, I think everything is very calculated with Simon.
Right. Yo, so we got to ask you guys, because we're probably going to do another follow-up on this, but we don't want this video to be too long. We just wanted to drop this bomb that has been dropped on us.
In the comment section.
Need you to help us once again. You guys are the reason why we're doing this video.
Yeah.
We thought that last video was a nice exposing. Falynn said, hey, this is what it was. But then you said, no, it gets even worse. So let us know in this comment section what you think about this, whether it's true or not. And if it is true, what does that really mean? Does it change?
Has been pulled.
Yeah, does it change anything? Does it make things worse, better, or it just simply reveals how scummy both of them are?
Ooh.
I don't know, man, but I do know one thing: you guys will not hold back. So don't. Let us know in the comment section below what you think about what we discussed in this video. Leave a like, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you don't miss a video like this, and we'll definitely catch you on the next video. Until next time, escape the mix. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Gamma, back with the lovely
Juju.
Oh yeah, we got a special one for you today. You saw the title: Porsha Williams to attend Falynn Pina's baby shower.
That's right.
Oh my goodness.
It's about to get real.
Yeah, it's about to get real. But before we get into the show, one little favor. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video like this. Don't forget to like, and also let us know what you think about what we will discuss by leaving a comment below. All right, Juju.
Yes, sir.
Let's get right into it.
Yes.
Porsha Williams, right?
That's right.
We've did, several videos on her. Mm-hmm. And we look at the comments. We get a lot of different opinions, but the overwhelming majority seems to look at Porsha with a side eye.
Yes,
Very serious. They're not feeling her too much, right?
No.
Some are going as far as speaking on her karma. They're like, man, what you did was so slimy. It's going to come back to you, girl. You're going to get it. You're going to see what's going to happen with Simon, right?
Yes.
That's why we decided to title this video the way we did. Because we thought, what better way to fix things? Extend an olive branch.
Oh.
Make things better.
Right.
Make it right. Do what you're supposed to.
Right.
Then to attend Falynn's baby shower. Listen, I know it sounds crazy. We're going to try our best to make this very feasible.
Right.
Make it sensible. We're going to try our best,
guys.
right?
It's possible.
So just follow us, right?
Yeah.
Don't thumb down the video yet. You know what I'm saying? Leave a comment, though. If you disagree right off the bat, you can leave that. But just, look, watch the video till the end, okay?
Hear what we got to say.
Yeah. So let's rewind. Porsha is obviously not on good terms with Falynn, right? And many look at Falynn as the victim. She was blindsided. Porsha came to her home at the time when she was married to Simon at the time. So it's so hard to not look at Porsha in a bad light. And then she accepted a proposal from her friends, or at least her former castmate's ex.
Right.
Recently, Falynn announced that she's pregnant. And we don't know how many months, but let's just assume it's like at the end of the first trimester, right?
Yeah, it's about,
at least minimum. 2 months. I think she said it's at least, maybe going on 3 months. So we're thinking, if Porsha was to say, you know what? I'm not really mad at this girl, and I don't want her to be mad at me. I want to make sure there's no bad blood, no bad vibes, no bad karma, and none of that.
Right.
Now, I mean, look, answer this for me, Juju. What if she just was to maybe even show up uninvited? Okay, hold on. I gotta say that with straight face, because that almost sounds. That sounds like. Listen, all right. Let me try to say that with a straight face, because I know we're not trying to start a cat fight. We're not trying to start a war. Let me make that clear. So let me say this again, more mature. I'm trying to be mature. Listen,
guys, this is all about maturity, growth.
Listen.
Right.
What if Porsha, right? Mm-hmm. And I have to say it this way because we know she's not getting an invite. We know she's not getting that email. She is not getting the password to the Zoom meeting.
She's not getting that bird letter.
She's not. Drops. Whether she comes with a mask, double vaccinated, it doesn't matter. She's not coming inside.
Right.
So that's why I say uninvited. She shows up, right? With a beautiful gift. And sincerely lets Falynn know she wants bygones to be bygones. You know what I'm saying? Like, Come on, guys. Leave a comment right now. Let me know if you think this is crazy.
Too far-fetched.
And better yet, let us know what you think would happen if she was to do this.
Right.
So that's what I wanted to know, Juju. Like, all right, besides what I just said, right?
Right.
And I know that's the title of this video. Mm-hmm. What else, if anything? Like, what else can she do? What else is out there?
I mean,
buy a car. You know what I'm saying? She got a nice car. Simon hooked her up. Lovely.
Right.
She still got that Bentley. She kept that thing. I would have kept it too.
You would have kept it too.
I would have been mad and then hit the car keys while I'm screaming at him. Like, get out of here. Right. Where's the Bentley? I was like, what Bentley? Joe would have been at my cousin's house in the garage somewhere. But anyway, she got a car, so she can't, that's not going to do anything.
Right.
What else? She has a nice home. It's not as big and lavish as the previous one.
Listen.
But listen, the toilets work. And the door is closed, and I'm sure the HVAC is running. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know.
She's living comfortable.
She's comfortable, man. Listen. So what could Porsha do besides show up uninvited at the baby shower with a really nice gift?
Perhaps, what about a note, a letter?
No, she ain't gonna read that.
Okay. Oh, maybe she could send, like those, I don't know, like a what do you call those things? Like you send people out to like other people's residence.
Oh, nah.
And do
okay. You talking about like a in-person telegram or whatever it's called?
That's what it is.
You're taking it way back.
I mean, that way she could have, some distance, play it safe.
Okay.
Or she just,
So you're saying like they would get dealt with, not Porsha.
I think that would be her safest bet.
That's smart.
If she knows, if she learns of her location, just send a gift through the mail.
Okay.
And maybe she could label the gift as like an anonymous from an anonymous sender.
Nah, see that will defeat the purpose.
Okay. Yeah.
It has to be known that I know. Porsha. So I mean, like, okay, you said a note, right?
Right.
Like, I mean, guys, let us know what if she did send a note. What do you think Porsha could possibly put in that note?
I'm sorry?
To make Falynn say, you know what, girl, we're grown. Bygones can be bygones. Let's move forward. We don't need to be friends, but let's be cordial. What do you think can be in that note? I'm asking you too, Juju. What do you think?
I don't know. Just, I guess, more, I don't know. Like, you know what? I'm sorry. My bad. Like, the heart
couldn't help it.
The heart wants what it wants.
That jet fast. What can she say? Like, come on, Falynn, you know that jet. You've been in it. That jet gets us to the Caribbean in like 2 hours from Atlanta.
Oh my gosh! Honestly,
it had nothing to do with you. It was all about the jet. I don't know what she could say to make Falynn. I mean, is it possible? By the way, on a more serious note,
on a serious note, I would say this on a serious note. Her sending anything to Falynn as a gift, as a welcome your newborn. It could pan out two ways. Either like, you know what, this person is really trying to extend an olive branch to me, so all right, let me just take it. Maybe I'll still throw it away, but at least I see the effort. The effort, right?
Yeah. No, that's a good point. I think if Porsha was to do anything for Falynn's new child,
right?
On Porsha's end, it would have to be discreet. Like, she should not post it online. She
no,
shouldn't,
of course not.
Advertise it, mention it at all. Because it will absolutely take away from its credibility.
Absolutely.
Right? The sincerity of it all.
Yeah,
it wouldn't even
true.
feel good. So now Falynn can advertise it. She could be like, oh my gosh, look guys, look at what, Porsha did. And it would make more sense if it went that way. So you're right. If Porsha was to do anything, it would absolutely have to be discreet. Because even if it was like an open message, open letter, or like a post on her Instagram.
No, those things are not genuine.
You're doing it for the likes. You're doing it for the
come
attention.
on now.
That's
Anyone
how people will
that.
look at it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. It's a thought. We just wanted to put it out there. And look, we always have to do this to make it easier to like kind of understand what's happening. Everybody listening, if you were to be in Falynn's shoes and you had that same experience, based on what we know, surface level.
I think I know what the majority would.
Yeah, what could that woman, right? Who you were invited into your home when you were married to your husband.
They'd be like, it's too soon.
Now she's engaged to your ex-husband.
It's too soon.
What could that woman possibly do or say to you to make you overlook them and say, you know what, girl, it's all good. Thank you for the kind gesture.
Yeah.
We would love to know, man, because again, our idea sounds insane. Like I said, show up uninvited and just be like, look, you may not let me in, but I want to hand this to you personally with a kind note.
But then, come on now, like she took her whole life. Her whole life.
All right, see, we going to leave that for another episode, Juju. Stop it.
I'm just saying.
We're going to leave that alone. Guys, help us out, man.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Yeah.
Let us know. Is that too far-fetched? Is that...
Yeah, is it too insane to expect
soon?
such a thing like that? You know what I'm saying? And then what do you think would happen if Porsha was to do that? Because I think, again, personally, I think it would be something that maybe Falynn would take to heart. She's not going to be friends or best friends or anything, but she would be like, you know what, thank you.
Yeah.
You know what, it shows that you're not some evil witch or whatever it is I perceive you as. You maybe you didn't mean to do it like that. My anger should be directed at my spouse. He's the one that violated the vows, and it didn't matter who he did it with, except, I don't know. I'm just saying. So, hey, man, thank you guys for listening. Yeah. Especially if you made it this far. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget the notification bell. Even if you're subscribed already, make sure all notifications are turned on so you don't miss a video like this. Speaking of like the video. If you haven't done it, go ahead. Thank you. And most of all, leave a comment below and let us know what you think. All right. With that said, we're going to catch you on the next one. Until then, escape the Matrix.